Good morning, students. Today we will study Standard Ninth, Chapter number 15, Improvement in Food Resources. So, in previous lecture, we had studied about how the yield of crop is increases and what are the methods by which we can increase in the production of crops. In today's lecture, we will discuss about the protection improvement, which means how we protect our crop from diseases and other harming factors. So, to protect crops against diseases caused organism and other harming factor is called crop protection. So, there are number of methods used to control the problems. Number 1, pest control during growth, and number 2 is storage of grains. So, mainly we can control the problems by controlling the pest growth, which means we have to cut off the growth of pest by applying certain chemicals. Or second is storage of grains. We have to store the grains in that particular area where the grains can be protect from the harming factor or diseases. So first we will discuss about pest control during growth. So, what are the pests? So, pest is any destructive organism which can destroy or harm crops or products obtained from them. So, mainly pests are the organism which destroy or harm our crops. So, there are many types of pests. Number one, weeds, insects, pathogens. So, what are weeds? Weeds are the unwanted plant in the cultivated field. So as you see, there are number of plants which are grown along with the crops. So these unwanted plants take up the nutrients from the soil which are essential for the crop. So there is competition between the weeds and the crop for the nutrients of the soil. So that we can remove that weeds from the soil so that the main crop get the major amount of nutrients. So unwanted plants are called weeds. So example, xanthum. So next is insects. Insects can harm plants in following ways. They cut the root, stem and leaf. They bite the stem or root or the leaves of the crop, or they suck the cell sap from the various part of the plant. So they can destroy the crop by sucking the cell sap or by cutting the root, stem and leaf. Next is next is pathogens. So pathogens are organisms such as bacteria, fungi, viruses which cause diseases in plants are called pathogens. So they are transmitted through air, water and soil. So they are transmitted to the crops by these transmission agents like air, water and soil. So here we can say that these are the pests which are the responsible um, main problem for the crop. So we have to control the growth of these pests. So next is storage of grains. So how we store our grain? For getting seasonal foods throughout the year, they are stored in safe storage. As we know, the crops are grown in 1 month and store for the 1 year for the uses by the population. But during storage of grain, they can be done by the various means. So storage can be done by various means throughout the year. So it is our responsibility to save the crop. So there are number of problems while dealing with the storage of grain. Number one, biotic problem, and number two is abiotic problems. So here, what are biotic problem? Due to living organism like insects, birds, mites, bacteria and fungi are biotic problem, which means these organisms, insects, birds, mites, bacteria, and fungi, mainly destroy our crops. Next is abiotic problems. So, due to non living factors such as moisture, inappropriate temperature, so these factors affect quality degradation, loss in weight, change in color, poor germinability. So, abiotic factor, that is moisture, or temperature can affect the storage of grains. So next is organic farming. So organic farming is a phenomena due to which we can make our crop better, or the make the production of crop better, we can protect the crop better. So organic farming is the farming due to which use of fertilizers, pesticides has their own disadvantages. We know fertilizers and pesticides are the chemical agents, so they have some disadvantages. They can cause the pollution, damage soil fertility. In long run, grain fruits, vegetables obtained may contain harmful chemicals in small amount. So organic farming is a farming system with no or very little use of chemicals like fertilizers and pesticides. So the main purpose of organic farming is the less or little or no use of chemicals. So there are the ways to protect food grain before they are stored for future use. So when we are going to store the food grains, we should use some methods. Number one, that is drying. What is drying? Drying, the food grains should be properly dried in the sun. When we get the crop after cultivated, it should be dry in the sun. Maintenance of hygiene, the grain must not contain insects. Godown should be cleaned well. The cracks in the roof and on the walls and floor should be sealed completely. So these are the hygienes that must be taken. Fumigation. So here the godowns and stores should be properly sprayed with fumigants, especially the seeds should be treated with insecticides and the fungicides. Next is storage devices. So cleaned and dried grain should be stored in gunny bags or other proper bags. So that is airtight, moisture resistant and temperature resistant storage devices has been developed by various organizations. So here these are the ways to protect the food grain before storing. So pests and the other harmful factors are responsible for the um, damage of the crops. So here we had completed the crop protection improvement. So this is a topic by which we can understand how we protect our crop from the pests and the other harming factors. So in next chapter, in next topic we will discuss about the animal husbandry. Thank you.